production studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm Adam Bragginser, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Jackson College, Director of Residence Life, Hunter Causey, with Assistant Director, Andrew Monroe. Warden for the Parnell Correctional Facility, Michigan Department of Corrections, Noah Nagy, with Trades Instructor, Kejel Johnson. For the Concord Classic Weekend, Matt Lehman, with from Orthopedic Rehab Specialist, Community Outreach Coordinator, Melissa Burgett. And from Solid Rock Ministries, Bishop Michael Brown Sr. with Youth Minister, Kaylin Pace. And for the Marshall Motors Cancer Benefit Cruisin', Bill Vaughn and Frank Murdoch. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you so much, Adam Bragginser, and good afternoon to you, and welcome. Great to have you with us today on what so far is pretty decent early June day. 66 degrees right now, forecast high today of 68, so we're almost topped out. And the possibility of rain is with us, although right now, virtually no rain in southern lower Michigan. And the radar shows that we could be getting rain, but not until much later. In fact, showers are likely and even a thunderstorm possible after 5 p.m. today. But I would bet it might be even later than that before we see some precipitation. Tonight, showers likely, thunderstorm possible overnight. Wednesday, things improve, both with the sunshine and the temperature. Mostly sunny, high 76 for Wednesday. Looks to be perfect. On Thursday, 50% chance of showers, 75. Friday, another perfect day, sunny, high 78. And the weekend is looking really nice. Saturday, sunny with a high of 81. Perfect weather for all the great outdoor community events we have, including Juneteenth and the Algolic Youth Football Camp, among many others. A chance of showers on Sunday, high of 80. And for Juneteenth, mostly sunny and a high of 82. Beautiful weather. For the most part this week, courtesy of Kelly Express, your summer refreshment headquarters. Be sure and visit the brand new Kelly Express on County Farm Road, just off Airport Road. And that Kelly Express has the beer well. They named it after a very popular long-time Albion institution, the beer well at the Kelly Express in Albion. And the beer well at County Farm is a huge walk-in cooler with beer from all over the world. Your favorites are there, ice cold, coldest beer in town at the County Farm beer well at the brand new Kelly Express on County Farm Road. Let's look outside. We've got the sky cam looking down on the Grand River Farmers Market and Grand River Brewery. And the new Grand River market manager, Dodie Wheeler, was at the Art, Beer, and Wine Festival at Ellis Sharp Museum, and she was recruiting vendors, food trucks, artists, and vendors to participate in the Grand River Farmers Market on Fridays and Saturdays downtown. So expect to see some new additions at the Farmers Market downtown as soon as this weekend. Today is the 13th of June, lucky June 13. It is National Sewing Machine Day. It is National Weed Your Garden Day. You thought I was going to say something else. It's National Forklift Safety Day, National Axe Throwing Day, National Call Your Doctor Day, and today is National Softball Day. I'm glad we practiced that, Brandon.
It went much better the second time around.
Yes, it did. I'll try it again. It's National Softball Day. There we go. This softball, courtesy of the Jackson Jets. More on that a little bit later, but truly, it really is. It's World Softball Day. On this day in 1966, the U.S. Supreme Court handed down its decision in Miranda versus Arizona. This guy sued the state of Arizona, went all the way to the Supreme Court. He claimed that he wasn't, he was grilled about a crime, and they didn't tell him he didn't have to answer the questions. They coerced a confession out of him. He got out of prison because of it, but eventually he went back to prison, and then he was actually killed in a bar fight many years later. Mr. Miranda, Ernesto Miranda, and it changed the course of crime television forever, because the Miranda, everyone knows the Miranda warning. What is it, Brandon? You have the right to
Remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You have the right,
To an attorney.
if you cannot afford one.
One will be appointed to you.
That's right. Everyone knows the Miranda
Everyone
warning.
here knows it.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever heard it in person?
Just filming, right?
No one's ever come up to you and.
My friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Them, yeah. Not
You have
me.
the right?
Never.
Yes, you do have the right to remain silent. No comment. On this day in 1866, U.S. House of Representatives passed the 14th Amendment. It was 2 years later that it would be passed by Congress, signed into law, and ratified by the states. The 14th Amendment was, what was that, Brandon? Do you remember?
Although my mind's in a different place.
So you know the amendments, you might not know which number is which, but the 14th Amendment, it was about civil rights. It granted citizenship and equal civil and legal rights to African Americans and slaves who had been emancipated after the Civil War. And also the umbrella phrase, all persons born or naturalized in the United States gets the rights, unless they were women. It was many years later that women got the right to vote. So we did have a strange and convoluted history in these United States of America. On this day in 1895, Emile Levasseur won the first automobile race in history. It was the Paris-Bordeaux-Paris race, from Paris to Bordeaux, back to Paris, and guess how long it took? He won the race in how much time?
Paris to Bordeaux to Paris.
Paris to Bordeaux to Paris. Paris to Bordeaux. Probably weren't very good roads back then, and no gas stations along the way. 48 hours and 17 minutes.
Straight? They take
I don't know. It
breaks?
was
How does that work?
1,117 kilometers,
Wow.
which is, I don't know, 700 miles, something like that. Yeah, long time. Probably could he have walked? I don't know. Maybe he could have walked, maybe he could have ridden a bike if they had bikes back then. Now on to today in the J, the happenings of this day here in the J. And guess what? Nothing. You're on your own. You're on your own today. But tomorrow is the first family night at the Cascades, Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night, all summer long, family night at the Cascades. And you're welcome to attend and enjoy entertainment by Out of Favor Boys. Word on the street is that Bluey and friends will be making an appearance at the Falls. Gates open at 7 p.m. The Grand Light Show is at 10 p.m. Admission is $10 for the whole family, up to 8 members. That's happening Wednesday in the J. Check out each day the things that are happening in the J on experiencejackson.com and jtv.tv. An exciting day yesterday at Jackson College. It was the sports complex ribbon cutting ceremony, and that's where we picked up this Jets softball. Not only was the ribbon cut at the beautiful new baseball and softball complex at Jackson College, but Jackson College President and CEO Dr. Dan Phelan had a major surprise announcement, and JTV was there.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being at Jackson College. We are delighted once again to be cutting a ribbon. Seems to be a common occurrence in Jackson College, for which we are extremely proud and excited. We're excited to have everyone here at this new facility, the dedication of this new facility behind me, the Jets Pavilion. You know, I arrived at Jackson College as a brand new president in 2001, and we did not have sports. We did not have athletics at all. A decision had been made about 20 years prior to conclude sports in all of its forms, and our facilities went fallow. In conversations that I had at the Board of Trustees at the time, and again, George Potter was a part of that board at the time, and around 2006 we decided to bring athletics back, and it has made a profound difference for our organization. We found through research that for every athlete who comes to an educational institution, they bring with them, on average, about 2.8 additional students that come to the institution who experience higher education. And I'm so grateful for the board at that time who made the decision to be able to advance our programming around co-curricular sports and athletic activities. And now Jackson College has the largest number of athletic programs across the whole of the 28 public community colleges.
So I just want to thank everybody that's here. I want to thank all the contractors. I want to thank the administration. I want to thank everybody who is involved in this. And this board really believes in moving the students forward.
Anyone that comes in, even if they're not an athlete, this is what they get to see when they come in. Not only do we have great academic programs, we have great commitment towards our athletic programs, and they all go hand in hand, I think, personally. So this is a great thing for us and for our department, and I think for the institution as a whole. And we're excited to see where this leads to us moving forward. So thank you again for everyone that made this possible. Hats off to you all.
My name's Nancy Smith, and I am with Senator Sue Shink's office. My position is Constituent Services Aide, and we're just very proud to be here on this occasion. The senator would have liked to have been here, so she's sending me instead, but she enthusiastically congratulates Jackson College for this great new facility, and I'm really proud to be here to be part of the ribbon cutting. But I am really here to present a tribute to the coach and the team. Jets softball earned for the second year in a row a bid to the NJCAA Division II National Softball Tournament, aka World Series, in Spartanburg, South Carolina. In special tribute, therefore, this document is signed and dedicated to honoring Jackson College Jets softball on the outstanding occasion of their 2023 District A Championship. We offer our sincerest congratulations, and we extend wishes for the continued success of Jets softball and in seasons to come. And it is signed by Sue Shink, State Senator of the 14th District, Carrie Reingans, your State Representative in the 47th District, Garland Gilchrist, Lieutenant Governor, and Gretchen Whitmer, Governor.
I also want to thank JTV for being here today. You know, and one thing that I've noticed about Bart Holly and his show, during his comments, he generally says, now, if that's not enough, and I know that it is, and then he goes on and talks about something else. Well, if this was not enough, and I know that it is, we've got one more special announcement I'd like to share with you. And that is, through the amazing efforts of Jackson College, we have been able to enter into a new area, an area that allows us to be able to reach broader and more deeply as we think about the mission and purpose of Jackson College. Our ability to make sure that Jackson College is available for everyone, an opportunity for us to say that we do not want finances to be a delimiter, a barrier for individuals coming to Jackson College. And through the efforts of the federal government, the state government, our own foundation in Jackson College, today I'm pleased to announce the creation of the Jackson College Advantage. Plainly spoken, that for individuals with a family income of $75,000 or less, if you are a resident of Jackson County, attending Jackson County schools, you'll be able to come to Jackson College with your tuition paid and your student services fees paid. Jackson College is available for you.
An exciting day here at Jackson College. President Dr. Dan Phelan making news today with not only the ribbon cutting of the new Jet Sports Complex, but announcing the Jackson College Advantage.
Yes, sir. We're very excited about that. Of course, we're excited about these facilities, but the Jackson College Advantage is really the leadership provided by our Board of Trustees that allowed us to focus on how we can make Jackson College more affordable, more accessible for students of Jackson County. And so today we announced to the general public, and we're glad JTV is here to carry the news as well, that for any individual who's a Jackson County student going to Jackson County schools, this fall they will be able to come to Jackson College if their family income is $75,000 or less. They come full-time, they can come to Jackson College with their tuition paid and their student registration fees paid.
Well, that truly is amazing, and I know it took the crowd by surprise when you made the announcement. And how does this differ from some of the things we've seen from, say, Wayne State and Kalamazoo?
That's a great question. This is really the response to a lot of braided funding. So we included federal sources, state sources, the Jackson College Foundation, and Jackson College resources as well. So it's a braided approach to providing a way that we can satiate the financial needs that students have. And it's different insofar as that it is actually the highest level. So $75,000 is the income level, the family income level that you have to be below, and that's higher than University of Michigan, Wayne State University, and any other one that are out there.
And you mentioned it's for students pursuing full-time education at Jackson College. What's the thinking behind that?
Yes, it is full-time, and it's designed to be able to help students move through the educational experience more quickly. So insofar as that their tuition is paid and their student registration fees are paid, now they can get focused about academics. And we have found through research that a student who moves through aggressively, full-time, carrying 12 semester credit hours or more, they'll be able to complete in a couple years and get out into the job market. We've had employers asking for us for employees, can we get more individuals help to move into the workplace? And so this is also an attempt to help students persist and complete, but also to try to provide individuals into the workplace sooner or transferring to a baccalaureate granting institution quickly.
Well, that certainly will be very popular this fall. We just learned that a large percentage of Jackson County valedictorians are planning on going to Jackson College this fall. So it sounds like those students are already, if they meet the income requirements, they're already going to be able to take advantage of the Jackson College Advantage, plus anyone that decides at this point forward to come here this fall.
Absolutely. It's you're not going to be surprised when I say this, but we think Jackson College is a smart choice. We also think that it's the financially smart choice to be able to come here. It's right here. We help to save expenses for the students, for their families. Get your first 2 years here, complete that associate's degree, and then move into the workplace or transfer to the University of Michigan or Central or Eastern.
Well, certainly the athletics taking a big step today with the unveiling of the complex. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you. Having been raised in Iowa, this is kind of Jackson College's field of dreams, if you will, and it's just amazing facilities. I remember when I first came back in 2001, when I came around off of Hague Road, it was a pretty tired facility to say the least, and it was really troubling to see that we didn't have sports at all at that time. And it was around 2006, as I recall, that we actually talked to the Board of Trustees and saying, we really want to provide that whole experience for students. We had done focus groups, and they said, we really want to have that whole college experience. So they talked to us about having student residence halls and having athletics, and I approached the Board of Trustees at that time about bringing back athletics. We decided to do that, and of course we've added programs, and we've made huge investments in these facilities, and this is what you see, and we believe that this is important for recruitment and retention of students, whether they're here for fulfilling their academic requirements as well as pursuing an interest that they have in sports.
Yeah, I heard quite a few comments about this being the new front door of the campus.
Yes, it really is. When you come on Emmons Road off of Hague, you saw those tired facilities, and it was just a bad impression. That curb appeal is really important. If we have parents making decisions about what they want their children to be able to go, and if that's the first thing that you see, it's pretty hard to think about anything else. So we've got an amazing grounds team, and they have just done a phenomenal job at helping to improve the college. But at the end of the day, this looked pretty rough. And so we wanted to make sure that Jackson College was a comprehensive community college. that we had those co-curricular opportunities like sports, that we wanted student athletes to be proud of not only their academics but also where they play sports and bring their family and friends, and we think that we've accomplished that finally today.
Yeah, I heard a couple of the softball players said they wanted to do a third or fourth year here.
Well, yeah, we do have a couple baccalaureate programs, so I might have to think about eligibility and how all that works.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Bart. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Beautiful facility, and you're invited to stop out and check it out and check out all the cool things that are happening at Jackson College. One opportunity is coming up Thursday. The Capital City Brass Band is the next concert of the Jackson College Summer Concert Series. And that's at 7 p.m. on the back patio at Potter Center. So come out a little early and drive around the campus and check out all the new features, including the beautiful new sports complex. As part of the festivities, guests enjoyed hot dogs, popcorn, peanuts, and Cracker Jack, and that was the gift. Does it still? They still have surprises inside?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Open it up.
Let's see. Prize inside. Such a delicious product. Let's see. It's got number one ingredient, sugar. All right. Well, so far, oh, here it is. Prize inside arcade. What is it? Low lift and peel. Wonder if it's a coupon for something.
I think it might be a game.
Unlock classic games. Oh, you find the pick inside, visit crackerjack.com, follow the directions, and start playing.
Even Cracker Jack prizes are online nowadays.
Apparently.
What happened to like the toy horse?
Yeah, so we scan this and then we're playing the game. Today, we're going to, by the way, Dr. Phelan will be on the morning show tomorrow, so we'll hear more about the Jackson College Advantage. On today's show, we'll be hearing about residence life at Jackson College. As they're getting ready for the next semester, we have two folks who head up the Residence Life program at Jackson College. Hunter Causey, Director of Residence Life, and Assistant Director Drew Monroe. They're hanging out in the CNB Green Room and will be joining me in just moments. Noah Nagy will be here from Parnell Correctional Facility. He's the warden, and he's got a trades instructor from MDOC with him, Kegel Johnson. We'll preview the upcoming races. In the ORS running series today, we have Melissa Burgett from ORS and Matt Lehman from the Concord Classic. We've got the Rhodes Run and the Concord Classic yet this month. The folks at Solid Rock Ministries are putting on a special day-long event. We have Bishop Michael Brown Sr. and Kaylin Pace joining us with all the news on that event, and with the Marshall Motors Classic Cruise-In Cancer Benefit. Bill Vaughn and Frank Murdoch will be back with us today. All this and more today on JTV. Great to have you here. And we get started with Hunter and Drew right after this.